Well, being in a relationship can be hard, especially if you're not sure what your wants and needs are.
That's why relationship coach April Carter created a method that she says can help us gain the right tools for a successful relationship. We welcome April to Charlotte today. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, you created something you call the WNC Method. What is that?
Yes, well, the WNC Method is part of the 4 principles of dating with determination. So in today's society, a lot of people like to date, they want to date, but they have no clear direction of how to get it going. So with the WNC Method, it's a sure, proven path so that they can actually get what they're looking for a long-term successful relationship. So it's pretty cut and clear. Each letter stands for something. The W is the wants. What do you want in a relationship? We think we know, but we have no idea until we actually get into the relationship and somebody tells us what we want. Then it's not really what we actually want, right?
That's right.
So really think about what it is that you want.
Right. Think about what you want.
Like in a partner, like I want somebody who's active, or I want somebody...
In a relationship as a whole. So your partner, do you want somebody that's active? Do you want somebody that's, of course, everybody wants somebody that's gainfully employed, but do you prefer somebody that's always at work, or do you want somebody that has a little bit of time for you and the family? Be clear and concise on what you want.
Okay, and then the N stands for need.
Needs, absolutely. What do you need? Sometimes, Colleen, people get those two confused.
Okay.
Wants and needs. They are 2 different things. So you want somebody who's making 6 figures, but do you need somebody who's actually making 6 figures, or can you actually be happy and fulfilled with somebody that is self-sufficient, is able to take care of themselves, is able to also provide a little bit for you, and and the things that you like to do?
That's a good question. Yeah, that's a good question.
All right, so what are the deal breakers in this one? You mentioned wants and needs and getting those things confused, but there's also deal breakers.
Yes, the deal breakers. Now, I can't determine the deal breakers for you, so everybody needs to know what their deal breakers are before entering into a relationship, because if you don't know what your deal breakers are, when do you know when it's going to be enough? Now, the WNC method can be used for people that are dating, and it's also good to use if you're already in a relationship. So things change, right? So the person that you were 2 years ago might be different from the person that you're going to be 10 years later. So you want to know what your wants, needs, and deal breakers are in that current relationship.
Okay.
Deal breakers.
That's the WND, and the C is compromise.
Absolutely. Now, marriages and relationships take a lot of work. With that work comes compromising. You have to be willing to compromise. So that long list that you wrote out about your wants, your needs, and your deal breakers, are you willing to compromise on some of those things to get you to your end result of a wonderful relationship?
I think that part is so key, because I hear so many people say, I'm sure you hear this in your line of work all the time, I don't want to settle. And everybody's talking about settling. No one's talking about settling. Compromising is different, you know, and recognizing like you ain't all that all the time either, right? So somebody is having to
compromise with you, right?
Totally, and just kind of relaxing a little bit. And I love what you said about the wants and the needs, and the reason I think that's so critical is I hear all these people say like, oh, I want a tall guy. Or I need a tall man because I'm tall. I'm 5'10". I need to. Do you need a tall guy, or do you want a tall guy? And why does like that might be one of those places to
and you
compromise.
might be missing out on something great that God has in store for you.
Yes,
you don't want to miss your blessings.
How often are you updating your on your WNCD method? How often are you updating that method each time updating your program every time you come to the thing like, I'm about to be in a relationship? Am I always updating all like this? My wants change and now that has to change? And
that's a good question. No, you're not always updating it, because you want to be stern on who you are and what you want in a relationship. So for people that are in an existing relationship, you shouldn't change those that often, because you fell in love with the person where they were at that time and vice versa.
We should mention you have a special offer for Charlotte Today viewers this morning. What is the offer?
So my offer today is for the first 10 people. You go to my website, aprilacarter.com. You'll be able to get the free download of 10 traits of people in successful relationships. And you'll also get a free consultation as well. So download it today.
aprilacarter.com. You've also written a book here called Compatible Companion. People can get that on your website too. Thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.